Hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome back to the channel. Have a looking at little indie developers early access game today. Keeping an eye on this since it first appeared on the coming soon type of early access. This is Frontier, a Western-based crafting survival game. Um, Again, I must stress it is in very early access. In fact, this is version 0.0.1. So that's probably, other than, look, I'm still scribbling it on my computer, as early as they get. Um, there is unfortunately not much in the way of options. There's a little screen that comes up before the game starts, allows you to choose resolution. Beyond that, yeah, there's not a whole bunch. So let's start a new game. I've played for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and shows a lot of promise. It, as I said, very, very clearly does at this point stand out as early access. There are bugs, there are issues. I went to move an item in inventory and it kind of froze halfway up the inventory screen and I couldn't use it anymore after that. Little things like that. But overall, interesting premise. So far, it looks like it's going to be, well, very, very similar to other games in this vein and yet also quite different. And let's face it, I, for one, and I'm sure some of you would have liked to have seen um, Red Dead Redemption make its way to PC, but it never did. So maybe this will be our chance. Now, I don't know that there's anything in the way of towns or NPCs in here yet. It's almost at a state of a Minecraft kind of start. You start with a few basic things in your inventory and you do some resource gathering. You're going to need some sticks and stones to start a fire before the sun goes down. Here we are. Quite a pretty game, as you can see. I don't know that I'd exactly call it optimized at this point, but, well, what can you say? There's our, I'm just having a quick look around. There's our friend, the horse. We, as you can see from the hotbar, we start with the trusty pickaxe, the trusty axe, a Winchester 30-30, and you can aim. It is iron sight in this game. That, yeah, good luck actually seeing that particular reticle against anything other than pretty much the sky. And you start with your good old Bowie knife, and, well, it looks like a flask, but I'm going to assume it is indeed your canteen. You can mount your horse in a good way. You silly people. And then controls are WASD, just as they are for walking about. You can slow walk. Well, I guess this is a regular walk. Or you can, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to make the horse sprint and I actually climbed off it. That's alright. Yeah, I know. It's shift to sprint and control to climb off. So close. So close. There we go. We'll just sprint him down here. And, geez, I don't know for sure, but this area actually looks maybe a little different than where I first came in. Like I said, it is a fairly pretty game. Let's hop off here and demonstrate that we can, in fact, the animations are very basic, the sounds, etc. at this point, so, I mean, they're reasonable. And then, of course, they instantaneously turn into wood planks, which I've just managed to lose in the grass, haven't I? Again, because it's so hard to see that reticle, that's what you have to point at and then right click to pick things up. So I found a really good way to do it actually is just as the tree's falling, start clicking like a madman. And you can sometimes gather the planks while they're still like that. And there's another one down there. Alright, so we've got a little bit of wood. Again, of the nicest kind. And we're going to hop back up on our dog here and see how that goes. Alright, let's switch back to something a little more riding a horse like. Did I just... Yes, I did. Yeah, I've never been a fan of that. You know, if you're going to use WASD and then you're going to have the sprint right below it like that, it can sometimes make it a little bit, whoa. I've also noticed from early playthrough that there is, at least as of yet, apparently not much in the way of, you know, fall damage and that sort of thing. He was stuck on something, he was. So I do look forward to when this has a little bit better option suite. Okay. Let's leap off here. And I will show you the other quick resource we're going to gather. If you just hold the left button in, thankfully it does click and crack and do all of that stuff. So, ooh, lucky me. Hopefully they don't roll down the hill. But what I actually need here is a bunch of stone. No, 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 no. Don't you go rolling off down the hill. So 2 iron ore. 3. I was actually hoping for more stone than iron, to be honest with you. Quarried stone. Because you need like 8 or something to build the campfire. And she do get pretty dark out here. Although I gotta admit, for very early access, the sunsets are quite nice. Don't you do it. Wow, it's gonna let me beat the snot out of this tiny little thing too, eh? Ooh. Turned out to be another chunk of iron ore. Cool. Well, we're gonna need more stone. Dog, watch for stone. I haven't yet found any way to get the horse to follow you. So I don't know if that's a thing, or if you can call it type of thing or something, you know what I mean? Alright, we need to find a way down here. Go, horsey. Wow, the fan on my computer is just going like a racehorse to try and run this thing. Which, now I don't claim to have a great computer, but I would think a 750, a GTX 750 Titanium would certainly run this. I don't have it set on the nicest graphics. Of course, it is a Unity game, so it may not yet be at all well optimized. I don't know. I have nothing against Unity games, don't get me wrong. Just, I don't know. There are certainly issues with it. You can see the grass textures are actually... Ooh, come back here. Do you think I don't need that? I need all the stone I can get right now. It's odd that the stone comes off one piece at a time, and yet when you cut a tree down, the entire thing disappears. Come here. You can quit giving me iron. Oh, come on. I need stone. you serious? Chase, chase, chase. Let's just quickly trip down here. I'm just going to leave my horse there for the moment. This isn't going to be a complete playthrough, so... Come on. I might have enough stone, actually. I just want to make sure we have enough when it gets dark that I can build a campfire. And I'll show you guys how to do the recipe things here in just a moment. Whoop. Ah, yeah. Alright, I should think. Great. That will about do it for that. So, I think I actually do want my horse now. Because another thing I found is, I'm just going to quickly demonstrate the hunting of deer. I found you can get a lot closer on your horse than you can on foot. Now, you got to get pretty darn close from what I've seen. Although, like I said, yeah. R does not reload if you go empty. From what I've been able to tell so far, there we go, we took one down. There's two. Alright, and they've decided to wander off. With my luck, it'll be a mountain lion. Alright, let's get down here. Get off our horse. Thank you, horsey. And we are going to, first of all, just to make sure we have some ammo, I'm going to quickly come in here. If you press your I key, your inventory and your crafting open up. And what I'm looking for is 44 rounds. They cost 1 iron. There we go. Now I'm going to quickly leap. Yeah, I'm going to leap back out of here. And there we go. Now it'll reload. It takes a while. That's why I wanted to sort of make sure I was ahead of the game. Okay. Now let's switch to our trusty knife. And slice this guy up. We can get some stag fillet. I don't think the rest of this stuff is cookable. So, apparently you get one piece of meat and then a whole bunch of not such great bits. There we go. And a stag fillet. So there. We've done a couple of the basics. Wood planks used in crafting. What can I put off to the side here? The iron for the moment. And I'm not going to try and move too much. Alright, I want to build a campfire. Wood 3, stone 8. There we go. We have a campfire. Nice. Not sure how we light it, but we're going to do that right down here in the valley. I guess it comes self-lit. That's always really, really handy. Let's place it down there. Nice. And there, we're pretty much set for the evening. I think just in case here, we'll take a wander on over. Knock us down another tree. Or not. Apparently that tree we can't knock down. I'm not sure why. Now, the campfire. Can I... Oh! I picked it back up. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be able to interact with it. That's jump. Oh, maybe if I put said deer meat. Where'd my deer meat go? Oh, there they are. Stag fillet. A tasty chunk of deer meat. Okay. Let's, no? It just picks the fire back up. Alright. I thought that perhaps you'd be able to actually cook it. And, alright, now it's not letting me take it back out of my inventory either. No. Yeah, we don't have 8 stone. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. So I take it we're now without a campfire. As I say, it is really early access. But it gives you an idea of what the developers are after here. Right? Is sort of a realistic, living in the wilderness, cowboy inspired survival game. The focus originally is going to be single player, although they do say that once they get some of the bits and pieces rewarbleized, they will indeed start working on multiplayer. So I'm going to zip up here and get myself some more stone, a little more wood, and get another campfire going. I have been out here after dark for a little bit, and, you know, it's not like zombies come and eat you or anything, so I don't know. Hopefully there's no mountain lions or such yet. But I think that's going to do it for our first look. So as I say, this has been Frontier. It is available now as of March the 4th on Steam's Early Access. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.